right. All right. What's up? What's up? All you HOP fans out there, get ready. All right. All right. We got a community show happening right now. The Win community is coming. So, let's get started. Oh, yeah. It's your favorite time of day. It's the HOP Hour of Power, Community Hour of Power. Link. Oh, shit. I need to update those screens. Details. WhatsApp, the most unused app on the planet. Gotta move these around a little, do a little shifting. What's up, y'all? Let's get started here. Oh yeah. It is your favorite. It is your favorite time of the day. Hour of power time. What's up, everybody?
What does your friend say? They can't compete with this pillow talk. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Let's get together. Right now. Hey baby, let me stay. I don't care what your friends are about to say. Hey, what your friends all say is fine, but
Knows about
you
the
can't
service.
compete with this pillow talk of mine. This pillow talk of mine. I'm pleading to you. Hey baby, let me
Check,
see.
check.
You got me begging, boy, I'm down on my knees.
Make sure the audio's good.
What your friends all say is fine, but they can't compete with this pillow talk of mine.
Check.
This pillow talk of mine. I'm pleading to you.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm talking to you. I'm pleading to you. I have no regrets. You have nothing to fear.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I would be your first. Your last. I am everything that you need. Yeah. Tonight.
Yo, listen.
You're gonna get it tonight.
DJ.
Yeah. Hey baby, let me try. I wanna be the one to you try. What your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. This pillow talk of mine.
Okay. We're all set to go. What's up, everybody? Oh, shit. Following me everywhere. What up, Sketch? What up, Link? What up, Stark? Stark Furniture wants to know when. When we should open the boxes right now. Right on the show, right on the live stream.
I don't care what they say. You need me. You want me. You can't resist. Pillow talk. Yeah.
Hey husbands, Valentine's Day is coming.
You heard that, husbands? Valentine's Day is coming. Where are we? 11:45. Skip. Let's go. Let's get some music here. This is not the type of music I was looking for. Let's go. This is playlists. All right, let's take a tour. Let's hit this up real quick. Let's go fast. I know you guys never get enough of the Super Community 06. We're showing this off, showing off Foible's art. Foible featured artist. Check him out. Check out his show.
I need your body tonight. I know you know what I like. Can you feel it? So tight. Don't you get it?
Stark in the box. He's got questions. Stark in the box. We're walking around here in our. Hang on, you know what? Hang on. I think I got that box open. Hang on. I retaped it. I retaped it for the unboxing. I retaped it for the unboxing. Hang on. Do a little unboxing right here on the show. Josh gets some kicks here. I link. Got me walking off the screen. What's in the box? What's in the box?
I know you want it. I know you need it. You're gonna get it, lick it, suck it, suck it, love it tonight.
What's in the box?
I know you want it. I know you need it. You're gonna get it, lick it, suck it, love it tonight.
Oh shit. What's that, y'all? Alright, let's get focused here.
I know you want it. I know you need it. You're gonna get it, lick it, suck it, love it tonight.
Just go quiet.
I need your body tonight. 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 I need your body tonight.
Check. All right. We're waiting for everybody to come in right now. Do a nice little tour. Let me walk around this thing. Say what's up to everybody. What's in the box? Everybody wants to know what's in the box. Hang on, got with these guys in. Do a little tour. Speed this up, got a double time. Show starts 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Need a countdown. Come to the Super Community Gallery. Check out all this stuff yourself. Okay? Do a little tour outside. Designed by OX Wolfgang. Tour out here. Oh shit, this is where it all started. Silent exhibition. Show on them yet. Hang on, let's see. We have not done ever. 23 artists. You can check out their their show. You can check out their show. Art Glow. We have not done a show with Art Glow. Choice. We have not done a show with Choice. Listen a few. We're working on these shows for you guys. Chap Global. Yes, you can check out the Chap Global show. check out their show. They had a great show. Shout out to Chili and Sock over there. Paladin Punk. Shout out to Paladin. Jump down 11. One Love Art Thou, we got them coming on in 2 weeks. They'll be here in February. Well, it is February. The Vortex had a great show. Check out that show. Women in Tech. We had a great show with them. Check out the Women in Tech. Galleria. AEW. Shout out to Panther. We had a great show with him. Cactus. Shout out to Osiris. Do we have people? We do. It's just us. Okay, good. Invisible Chicks. Another great show. The Truvio. Another great show. I think we almost got Polygon. We do not have a show with Polygon. We don't have a show with these guys yet. But everybody else, you know who we got for Curates. Caratio. We have not done a show with them. Hey! Today, our show is with Win.
Once you get it, life.
Show start. Minutes? How long? 3 minutes? Let's get the animals in. Let's go. Hey, chop, chop.
Touch me.
Let's go. Let's go, buddy. We got a show to do. Come on in.
Touch me. Touch me.
Let's go.
You know what I like.
We should switch the batteries. Let's switch the batteries.
Once you get it, you wanna fuck it for life.
Just waiting for everybody to come in right now. Show will begin. Show will begin in about 3 minutes, guys. Check. In about 3 minutes, y'all, we will begin, and you guys are gonna get to meet women in NFT. Just waiting for in now. Whew. Make sure all our buttons are working here. No, our buttons are not working. Okay, they're working now. Get the cameras on. Yeah, let's bring up the cameras. we're all ready to go. All right, guys. See you on the floor. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Oh. That's the leader. Okay. Okay. Maybe what I will do is I will give you access. No, can I do that? I can't do that. Okay. Kira, I realized I was saying your name wrong the
あ
entire
れ
time.
声が聞こえない。
There we go. It's Kira, I'm muting your mic. There we go. Okay, here they come. Whoop. Samara, I'm muting your mic. I'm muting your mic, guys. I'm muting all your mics. Okay, good. Let's get started. There ain't no other. All the time alone. When I am perfectly willing to give her everything she needs. I don't care about her past. I don't care what she's been through. I just wanna feel one night with good love, baby. That's all I wanna do. So baby, if you got that feeling, well, I wanna give you that midnight healing. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. Just turn the lights down low. Come right on over here to me. I know, baby, I just wanna set your body free. And I don't care what's going on in the night outside my door. I just wanna get your head right, baby. Give you all the love I got for sure.
Hello. Sorry for stressing you a bit, coming a bit late. Just had dinner. So late.
All right, Lord, I'm putting you on mute in your mic.
Okay, sorry.
It's all right. All right, what's up, y'all? Hang on, let me get myself situated. Let me make sure everything's right. And why is this camera tilted again? Oh, this camera is killing me right now. Okay, I think we're good. All right, y'all, what's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome to HOP. I want to make sure everything's right. Okay, everything's right. What's up, everybody? You know what Wednesdays are. Wednesdays are community shows. Super Community, question mark, both linked by art. We have been collaborating on Wednesdays, bringing you guys communities and community shows. These have slowly become some of my favorite shows. Normally on Mondays and Fridays we have our spotlights, but on Wednesdays we have our Super Community community shows. And it's a chance to get to know a bunch of artists in a very short period of time, so it becomes a very interesting show. So I want to say what's up to everybody. Hello to everybody out there, Facebook land, X, Twitch, YouTube, and IG, and TikTok, we're coming. So I don't want to waste too much time here. Today's community, we have the WIN community, Women in NFTs. Led by Nastaron. We're going to bring her on in very short moment of time. We also have seven very talented artists with us. And without further ado, I don't want to waste too much time here. I just want to make sure I have everything set. Let me do a quick audio check, make sure everything is good, which I don't see why we shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure everything was good from what I was hearing. Facebook. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, I think we got one more person coming in. There we go. All right, let's go. I think we got everybody now. All right, yes, we do. Admit. Okay, let me bring up Nastaron. Let me pin you and make sure you're up top. Everybody's on mute. Everybody's good. Okay, well, good. All right. Yeah. Without further ado, let me switch both cameras here. All right. Welcome. I want to welcome everybody. I want you to welcome our community leader, Nastaron. Hello. Say hello to everybody and welcome to HOP.
Hey everyone, and thank you for having me. This is Nasta, and the founder of Women in NFT, and so yeah, thank you, Mark. Thank you everyone for joining us. How's your day?
Well, these days always get a little stressful when it comes to putting on these community shows, but I had a great day. I had a great morning. I was able to get a lot done. It was very quiet. I like, prepping before these community shows. But welcome to HOP, Nastaron. I don't want to take too much time because I know time's going to start flying here any second because that's how these shows work. They go super fast. So I want to introduce people to your community, and I want to start off by having you introduce yourself, speak a little bit about yourself, give us a brief history about who you are, and talk a little bit about your community that you've had the ability to put together and grow over the course of time. Why don't you take it from there, Nastaron?
Oh, that's great. So I should start from the beginning. So this is Nasta from Iran, and I'm an artist since 2000. It's about 25 years, I guess. So about the women in NFT and about myself. So when I'm joining to the NFT space, it's about the pandemic of the COVID. So I'm just looking for the opportunities who I can restarting my job, and so I lost my job because of the COVID. So I'm just one of my friends just told me about the NFT space. So I'm starting with the NFT, and I realizing beside of the artistic side, I can build my communities. So starting with Clubhouse, because when we join into the X, we don't have any spaces. So we are starting in the Clubhouse, and I remember about I think 3,000 people in Persian language. So I'm having a club in the Clubhouse, and so day by day I'm just teaching 3,000 people, not just women. And because I'm always loving to researching in my job, so I love to keep myself updated in my job and any job. I started from the Clubhouse, and after that, I just moving to the X, and making my community, create my community with lots of friends who always supporting me. In 2020, the last month of 2022, I decided to create a space for the women, because it's about my culture. Who women too shy to asking their question when people just hiking. So I realizing I should do something. And so I decided just opening my community for the women in NFT, because they are too shy to asking how's the NFT, what's the NFTs, and what's the background of the NFTs, or how we can mint our NFTs, or which platform is good, or gas is too high, too low. They are so new to this space. So I decided to working with women. And after that, I'm joining to the WOW community, which is Word of Women community. They are so much helping me in my journey, and so many communities in this space. Yeah, I think all the time people just supporting me in any way, spotlighting the artists, or communities just offering me, we can do lots of things for you, because you are helping lots of artists about the gas or something like that. And now I'm building something for that everyone. At the first, we just opening for the women, and now we are open to everyone, because it's about the Web3, not about I'm starting with the good cause, and now we are open to everyone. So yeah.
Okay. It's so interesting. Back from the, I don't hear too many people speak about the Clubhouse days. And the Clubhouse days were kind of, in my opinion, the origin where NFTs started to trickle and circulate. And that's when the information started with the PFP projects. And so I remember how crazy I was when I was I have an Android. And so Clubhouse was only available to iPhone. And I was crazy trying to get onto Clubhouse because of everything that was taking place on Clubhouse. But then Twitter at the time, created Spaces. And, everybody kind of shifted to Spaces. But To be honest, these are like, this is what everybody calls the OGs, especially, the originals, when you were actually on Clubhouse from the beginning. So you were here from the actual very, very beginning. The responsibilities of running a community can tend to be a little daunting. And then from being an artist, these are added responsibilities. But you saw a need for a community to take place with other artists, sharing information and helping other artists grow. From, when you were the first one of your kind in the space. How responsibilities, right? Taking on the tasks of being a community leader. How do you juggle being an artist and a community leader together, and how do you events and things of this nature? What does your community has had events or any type of gatherings or art releases? What's been going on with your community since you created it? And then how do you juggle being an artist and a community leader? Because it seems like a lot of responsibility, but a lot of you guys like the responsibility and take it on. So yeah, let me leave it there and go ahead, Nastaran.
Yeah, that's a good point because my friends always helping me. So they are pushing me and just keep pushing me. You must never give up because you love to teaching, and here's your spaces. And sometimes I should be honest. Sometimes I'm just thinking about I must be leaving this space, but the communities just stopping me because I have a responsibility to the artists, to my community who I'm building day by day. I having that a club for 12 hours or having the space for 12 hours. And it's so hard to, you left and just just give up. So I think it's the vibe of my friends and of my fellow friends who helping me. It's just became to this time I can make it happen. So it's about all the community is the key. You can find the people who realizing you have a hard working for your community. So they are always being here for helping you. And this is so valuable because without them, I'm nothing. I'm none. So yeah, I'm so grateful for all of the communities, all of the friends who helping me for I think about 5 years, and having my back. Sometimes you just give up, and but they are always being here or call me and just talking to me. You must be being here as a human being, as a symbol of the active women. So yeah, I love this job as an artistic side or leader. I'm not a leader, I'm just love to helping the people. So I remember when we starting our clubhouse, I'm a start to looking for someone who paying gas to the artist. So it's about the trust. And when I saw lots of people trusting me and and paying gas to the artist because of me, because of the voice, because they didn't know me, and they are helping the lots of women in NFTs in the clubhouse or in the X spaces. So many collectors, so many communities always helping me. So yeah, I'm just yeah, I'm without them, I'm nothing. So thanks to everyone who trusting me. Yeah.
It's nice to do it alone, but it's even nicer to do it with friends. And there's a very good vibe within this NFT art space, and it's just nice to see all of the artists congregating and getting along and creating art. And so a lot of like-minded people are in this space. And it's nice to see all the like-minded people get together and have support. I think being an artist is probably one of the more difficult career choices, and which needs a lot of support. I don't think artists have a lot of support. I think there is this, cloud where people, oh, you can't make it as an artist. You gotta get a real job. Focus on something. And now with the help of the internet and social media, it's so much easier to monetize your art in so many different ways, whether it's merchandise, social media, content creation, or selling art, or selling your pieces. As a community, and it's interesting because you guys have been around for a very long time, and you have a very large community that takes place, the community on your page. On your X page, you could see the time that's involved and how long you guys have been here for. What are some of the things that the WIN community, Women in NFTs, have taken part in and have created during this time period?
Yeah, I think some of my friends helping me, and in this time, it's about the women's world who we are launching on the foundation. So I realizing we can do much better, and beside of the community, we can do a movement or something like that. So yeah, we started to, I'm starting to curate the world, and it's about the 70 people, 70 female artists from 12 different nationality. And it's so hard for me to talk with them and manage them, but we're doing great because they are great artists, and they are just trusting me. And so in November of 2023, we making noise a lot about the women's world on the foundation. So yeah, one of the best things who we done, it's about curating art, and lots of artists joining to the women's world and from different nationality, which is great because I love this space because of the different culture. I can talk with the artists from everywhere with different perspectives. So it helped me a lot. Yeah.
So many, you're right about, I mean, there's so many, the world, the whole world is here, which I find very interesting because I've never been in a space, or I have never been part of a art community before. Maybe deviant art, but deviant art was more like everybody or all of us posting our art, or even IG. It was like, just basically posting our art. But for some reason on X, when X with Twitter created Spaces, Spaces really brought everybody together. It really created the ability for people to all get together in rooms and start chatting and starting to get to know each other. And then also speak and introduce yourself and voice who you are. And it gave people the chance to listen and pay attention. and decide. I say, oh, this person right here, I'm very what's the word I'm looking for? The word's getting by me. No, I'm vibing, right? Or this person resonates with me. And so it's that resonation that creates the law of attraction. And then you start to attract like-minded people, from listening. When I first entered the space, I was so focused on PFPs that I didn't realize there was such a big art movement going on. Someone told me, and I'm pretty sure it was Sketch, but Sketch mentioned to me that your collection on Foundation that you did with all the women in NFTs, it was a very successful, very successful collection on Foundation. Is that correct? Do I have that correct?
Yep, exactly. Because the day we started, the day we started, we have a 25 auction in the day one. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that was so someone is like, to this day, Win has one of the most just one of the best collections on Foundation. I said, oh really? But I wasn't paying attention at that time. At that time, I was so fascinated with all the PFP projects that I missed all the art that was going on. And then later on, when things started to kind of get to the bear market and slow down, it was like, there's all of a sudden I started realizing all these artists and all this art was floating around. Nastaran, what, as far as a community, do you offer to everyone out there? We have a lot of communities. A lot of communities come on. Everybody offers, different things, and we give them a chance to let everybody know what each community offers. But if somebody was looking to join a community, or they felt that you were the community for them, what can they expect from the Win community?
Yeah, that's a great question. All the time, when I'm in the January or the next month, I'm usually start to having the extra space and spotlighting lots of the artists and inviting many people like collectors or art lovers. So they have a huge opportunity for showing their self in for those who joining this month or last month. It doesn't matter for me who when artists joining to the NFT spaces, and I trust to the people, because so many people trusting me and helping me. So as a leader or founder, I do my best to future all the people who joining to the Women in NFTs communities, open for everyone. It's not just about the women. So I'm starting to interview with lots of artists every year, and it's recorded on my account. So I think we need more spotlighting, and beside of that, I have many friends as a collector in this space. So they are joining us, and they are helping to the artists with their opinion or with their comments about the art. So I guess it's helping me, because when I'm joining to the NFT spaces, there is no places to spotlighting me. So even if you're a newcomer, you can joining us, and we can spotlighting you, and you can just DMing me, and that's it. I spotlighting you. Yeah.
Okay. Nastaran, we're getting a little tight on time, and I want to start bringing up these artists. But before we do, if somebody wants to reach out to you, learn more about your community, and we'll go over this in the end as well. Also, we want to bring up your X page and show everybody your community, your community section on your page. How can someone, is X the best way to reach out to you? How could, if someone wants to learn more or is interested in joining? I know you did mention this in the beginning, but maybe you can mention it again. Is it just for women, or is it open to everybody? How does somebody find out more about you, the community, and how does somebody reach out if they want to contact you guys? We got a freeze. We lost her? Okay. Everybody, hang on 1 second. Some of you guys don't know, but we have a lot of experience on this show. And there she is. Okay. Hang on. Let me bring her back up. Iran has a little bit of a difficulty when it comes to internet connection. So hang on. Everybody say hello to Lord. Okay. Nice. You there? Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I missed the last part.
If somebody wants to reach out to you, learn a little bit more about you guys, is interested in joining you guys, what's the best course of action where should somebody contact? And we'll go over this at the end as well. But where should somebody contact you guys?
Oh, the best type of the contact, it's to sending email for me in my website. So it's on my bio. So it's the best way to people can connect me. Yeah, keep in touch with me. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come back at the end for you to not only do you have some art to display, not only are you one of the artists, but also we'll come back at the end to close out the show. We'll bring up your X page. We'll show everybody where to contact. We'll get them that information. We got about 2 minutes before we start bringing on our artists. So is there any plans for the future? Do you have any thoughts, any collections, anything happening? I mean, is there anything you want to talk about real quick?
Oh, it's about just community who, I think it's about the 2026. I have a plan to just having the galleries for all the artists with their screens in the Qatar or in the Dubai. So yeah, I have a plan for the artists to spotlighting them in the IRL gallery. Yeah.
Oh, exciting. So taking it out of Web3 and bringing it into IRL, real life, in Dubai too. Very exciting. Okay. Nastaran, we're almost at that magic time to start introducing our artists. I'm going to start introducing everybody and bringing them up, showcasing their artworks that were exhibited for the Super Community Gallery 06, Linked by Love, with Linked by Art. And we'll catch up with you at the end of the show, yeah?
Yeah, sure. And thank you everyone for watching me.
Awesome. All right. Give me 1 second and let me bring us back. Here we go. Okay. All right, guys. So you just had a chance to meet Nastaran. Let me bring up our first artist. This way we go. You guys had a chance to meet him once before. And not only did you guys meet him once before on the Vortex's show, but also he has a show at the end of this week, which I'll let him bring up and talk about. But without further ado, let's bring this guy up. I've happened to become very close friends with this person over the course of time. Lord, say what's up to everybody.
Hello.
All right.
How are things? Hi, Marc. Really, I feel so honored to be picked to join this show. It's an amazing honor for me. absolutely wonderful.
Lord, you're starting to become a regular on the show, man.
Yeah.
Not only were you on the Vortex's show, and now you're with Win, but you also have a show at the end of this week, a spotlight, which I'm excited to get to. But before we talk all about that, Lord, why don't you introduce yourself, talk a little bit about you, give everybody a brief history about you, and maybe speak a little bit about your art. Go ahead, man. Pick it up from there.
Yeah. So I started. I kind of have had an artistic mind for long, but then haven't really done kind of how to say, make something like a real thing out of it. But then with the NFTs, then I got onboarded into that in late 2021, and I was hooked. It was so fun and so interesting. And then I got into artist communities also, or shows, and like Twitter Spaces, and connected with people, and I met like an incredible amount of fantastic persons online. So I was amazed by how many really nice people there are out here. So it was just mind-boggling. So then I kind of went with some kind of crazy NFTs in the beginning. Yes. I shouldn't be ashamed of them, but they look quite quirky. So I thought kind of, yeah, I'll issue some NFTs, and then I'll just get famous and earn a lot of money. But was not the case, not at all. It's hard to make it in here. So I mean, to make some to get some sales rolling. So, but yeah.
Go ahead, Lord. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, but it didn't matter for me because I really like creating stuff. I got hooked into. I was looking to create a Swedish community, and started some plans for that, but I couldn't find many Swedes out there. So and it took actually a Latino American woman to connect me with my first friend in Sweden. and then I got pulled into the Vortex community by Johanna, and I started with AI art, and then I was completely hooked. It was so fun. So then kind of like when I've been in every contest I had for almost a year, then I felt like I want to do something more. I want to help out on a bigger scale. So then, and Johanna was thrilled, so she pulled me in as staff. And then since then, I've had a lot of work to do, but it's super fun.
Lord, I mean, I wouldn't sell yourself short. You're going to be pretty famous soon. You got some art on the way to the moon, correct?
Yeah, that's really cool. So I'm with that, I'm launching a new genre, which I call technical art. But I still have to write the manifesto for it, so others can contribute. But my idea is that super complex machines can create art just by themselves. It needs an artistic mind to see it and make an artwork out of it. So that, and for, if you want to know, so then I'm working on an electron accelerator, the IRL. So I troubleshoot it and make sure it ticks as it should. So that's kind of my line of work. So I love troubleshooting.
That's an interesting line of work. You mentioned this once before. You said physicist, right?
Yeah, exactly. By education, physicist.
Yeah. So it's hanging out in the art sector, sending art to the moon. So a lot of interesting people in this little area, and you happen to be one of them. What I want to do, Lord, is I want to move over to the computer. I want to bring up your work of art that was exhibited with Linked by Love Super Community Gallery. So while I do that, I'm just going to come over here and bring this up. And Lord, I will say this really briefly. Well, let me reset these screens here while I bring this work of art up. Let's go. Bring this up and bring this up. Okay, awesome.
So my IRL name is Philip, and that's where the Eep comes from, in the Lord Eep.
I don't know why I love calling you Lord. Usually I like calling everybody by their names, but Lord, for some reason, I like Philip. I like to call you Lord for some reason.
That's perfect.
Okay, let's bring up your work of art, Purity of Heart. I want to do that right now. Okay, let's do this. Purity. There we go, Lord. Okay. Lord, why don't you introduce us to your work of art, Purity of Heart. Talk a little bit about how it was created, the meaning behind it. I'm going to open this up. There we go. Full screen. Yeah, perfect. Let me make sure we're good everywhere. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so in this, I had a kind of dragon era, and I'll come back to creating that type of art again. I thought that, with dragons, you can't speak something untrue, because then they will instantly just know it. So kind of to talk with a dragon, then you have to always, or you're kind of bound to speak from your heart and speak the truth. So then with this artwork, I'm showing a kind of union or companionship between a dragon and a human, and that is kind of the purest expression, I was thinking. And I wrote a little description on it where I say that, shrouded in mystery and legend, this artwork displays a platonic love on many levels, in both its form and philosophy. To form a bond with a dragon requires purity of heart and spirit.
Lord, interesting, because animals. If I'm a huge animal lover, I will stop the highway to save something. It's always been my nature. I got 4 little guys. I got a dog, 2 cats, a rabbit living underneath my bed. So I'm constantly, saving. But if anybody ever asks me, I always say that animals have pure hearts. Animals will never, they're not focused on money or ruling the world or anything like that, they're all they want, to eat, sleep, live in peace, do what they do, right? They have they're a part of the ecosystem. And when an animal bonds with you, it's a very genuine bond. Animals have a very pure love to them. It's what do we say? We say love, unconditional love. They don't see color, they don't see religion, they don't see politics, they don't see world domination, they don't see how much money you have, cars. They just love you for being you, and they bond with you, and that's a very special thing. And I think that's what your artwork reflects. By any chance, was this Game of Thrones? GOT, was a Game of Thrones inspired during that whole did you, by any chance, that dragon period, or?
No, it's actually a friend of mine, NFT Urban Dragons, or Martha is her real name, and she got me interested into dragon art. She creates a lot of dragon art, and then she said, yeah, of course you should create dragon art, and then talked a lot about it with me. So then I got quite into it for a while.
Awesome work of art. Lord, do me a favor really quick. Well, let everybody know what's the best way someone can reach out, find you, check out more of your art. I know you had a little bit of a two step. Hey, they always say 2 steps back, 1 step forward, or 1 step back, 2 steps forward, right?
Yeah.
The NFT world sometimes gets the best of us. But where can people locate you, find you, check out more of your art, and maybe let everybody know about Friday.
Yeah, so the best way to get hold of me is on X, because that I have notifications on, and then I'll hopefully see it quite quickly. I'm also on Instagram, but not as often. I'm on TikTok also, but there I kind of almost never post.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna bring up everything. Hang on real quick so everybody could see. All right, guys. So what you guys see right here on the screen is Lord's Instagram. You can check him out here. This was his X. This is the X that he speaks about. You can check him out at LORD_4IsMP. And that kind of is the same throughout. Also on his X is his link tree right here. And so plenty of links to check out his art and check around. To also check his art on the way to the moon. And then once again, here is his IG. Okay. Lord.
one super quick one. Just
Go ahead.
you should know that if you go through my link tree at this point, because I was scammed before, so I'll remint every NFT I've ever made and redistribute them also. So it's kind of so I'm on my way doing it. So it will show locked accounts because I have locked them down. But it's possible to see the art, but it will be reminted.
Okay. So you guys got to have a little patience. Lord is just in the situation here that sometimes gets the best of us, especially in Web3, because there are a lot of creeps out there. So have patience, Joel. He will be back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset these screens. And what I would love for you to do, Lord, is maybe leave us with some inspirational words, possibly maybe some advice for other artists out there that may be wandering into the space for the first time. Yeah, go ahead. Why don't you take it from there, Lord?
Yeah, so I'll say this thing, that each and every one of you are unique. Your perspective matters, and it brings something to the world, and it's important. So don't ever think less of yourself. And if you're struggling and there are no sales, or you don't reach where you want to reach, then don't give up. Connect with communities. That's I think that's the best way to reach forward and get ahead. And then just lots of love to you all. And if just think on this, if we drive this world with kindness and friendship, just imagine how great it will be.
Awesome, Lord. Lord, I want to say thank you for taking your time, coming on the show, jumping on, sharing your artwork with us, sharing a little bit about you. Looking forward to Friday on your Spotlight show to get to know you better. Excited about that. And congratulations on the Linked by Art, Linked by Love Super Community exhibit with Win. And yeah, congratulations. And thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Marc.
Okay. All right, guys. So that was Lord. You had a chance to meet Lord on the Vortex show. But on Friday, you guys got to have a chance to really get to know him on a 2-hour art spotlight show. He can be found at LORD_4Is, y'all. 4 eyes, IIIIP. And give him some chance. Give him a chance to get everything reworked and fixed because he ran into a creep, like so many of us do in the NFT world. So you gotta be careful with your wallets. Okay, our next artist up. Let me bring her up. It happens to be, oh Lord, if you're listening to, which I think you are, maybe we can just reach out to Johanna and see if she's going to be available for a little bit later. Okay, let me bring up our second. Okay, so it's crazy. We have our second Nastaran up for our second artist up. Give me 1 second while I bring her on. I think we have her up and ready to go. Okay, Nastaran, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for this opportunity. It is very valuable and important for me. Joining to this space is very great for me. I think it could be help us to grow up next to each other and finding very best situation in this space. Thank you anyway.
You're welcome, Nastaran. Nastaran, really quick, why don't you take a few minutes, introduce yourself, talk a little bit about you, give us a little brief history about you, and talk a little bit about your art. Go ahead, Nastaran.
Okay. This is Nastaran, as you said. I'm a calligrapher. I am an Iranian artist. I'm working on Persian calligraphy. I'm working on Persian calligraphy for more than 10 years almost. Of course, I'm a chemist, but it is not my passion. So I decided to change my work and focusing more on what I love for a long time, for a long days, and doing it in the best way. So I started doing calligraphy in the professional way, joining to some Iranian institute and doing some process, some scores, passing some scores. At the end, I should say it is my main goal during this time. Doing calligraphy, promoting it. I should say one of the most important reason for joining to this market as an international market and introducing my art is because that calligraphy is really part of Iranian culture. Is I can say it is a kind of originality for Iranian people, and it is very important. But unfortunately, it's going to become a little bit weak because of growing some painting schools, some modern art. But as you know, this art has a long history. Maybe I can say more than 500 years history calligraphy has. And I started working on this. I want to say it in summary, of course, in two different type, modern type and classical type. Now I'm in this market, of course, working more in the modern type because we have to use some skills of painting at it, and in this way it is more familiar for other people in different parts of the world. Maybe calligraphy is not that much popular for foreign people. But the story is in modern type of calligraphy, we are trying by protecting the structure of traditional art, promoting it and making this art to the way that being and growing with painting art in some other places, some other countries. We are using format and structure of letters, words, maybe some pieces of poems or some sentences in order to create an artwork by using painting material. In classical type of calligraphy, we using ink and most of the time black ink, paper or cardboard, but in modern time we are working on canvas using acrylic colors with different colors, and it is not that much limited. It is the story of Persian calligraphy. As I said, it has a long story, but I don't want take your time. If you let me, I talking a little bit about my artwork. The name of my artwork is
hang on, Asteron. Let me bring it up before you start. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to switch the camera back. All right, I forgot. Hang on. Let me bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up next to you.
Great. Great.
So while you talk about it, go ahead.
My name is the name of my artwork is Sign of You and Me. In this artwork, as you can see, I used two letters of Persian, me and you, by red colors. They are complicated with each other, and I tried to create the sign of someone is dancing. This artwork is a piece of poem that in Persian says, wherever is the story of love, there is a sign of you and me. And I tried to use these letters next to each other by making them some deformation and putting them each next to each other and creating a sign of someone is dancing. Why dancing? Because it returns to a kind of special dance in Persian. It's called sama, and in this dancer use some special poem or some special praise for reaching to special feelings, and it is a really special ceremony, I can say. That's all about my artwork. If you have any question, I will answer.
Nastaran, is this work of art minted anywhere?
Yeah, it's minted on object, and I think it has 5 editions. I sold 2 editions of these pieces, and but it has some editions on object. Yes.
Okay, hang on one sec while I bring this up now. All right, there we go. Gotcha. All right. Your object can be found on your link tree? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
If you check my link tree, first you can see 2 new collection. Yes, minted on foundations. Both of them are physical art. If I say true, the name, first one is Hidden Onset. Second one is 5 Mirrors. There are 2 different collection in same palette, of course. Modern type of calligraphy, physical art, working on canvas by acrylic colors, and all of them are one by one, of course.
And
you can see them all. Yeah.
Okay. That's on. Okay, hang on. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. Okay. Nastaran, can you take a quick minute and maybe let people know what the best way to contact you, see more of your artwork, what the best way for that is?
Sure. If you checking my link tree, you can see all of my foundation objects, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all of them are. Maybe the best way is sending message on my link tree. I can see it and answer it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Guys, so this is her link tree. I'm sorry, this is her X right here. Her link tree can be found on her X. This is right here. This is her link tree. Let's see. She's on Warpcast, also LinkedIn. I don't see your IG, but what we can do is we can bring that up. So hang on 1 second. Instagram. Let's just bring this up, and I know that I added you yesterday, so you should be right here on the right. Right? No. Let's see. Nas, oops, come on. Now, yep, there we go. Okay. This is her IG, guys. Okay, so this is her IG. Okay, good. I have so many questions and no time, but I think your art is awesome. I remember when I was a kid, I was given a calligraphy set, and I remember that I used to the pen. You used to have to punch the ink cartridge onto the pen, and then it would draw from the ink. It wouldn't be where you dip it into a cap, but the liquid ink cartridge would snap onto the pen. I'm not sure if you know or familiar with that, but I remember sitting there trying to do this for hours. Excuse me, but I like how you've created art out of it, and I have so many questions and so much to talk about, but I can't. We're on such a limited time clock. Okay, guys. So this is her Instagram right here, and then this is the minted piece of art right here. That's on Object that you can find that she spoke about. Her link tree, her X. Okay, that is okay. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we did our best. At least we put it out there. Nastaran, I'm gonna reset these screens back to normal, and while I do that, what I would like you to do is I would love for you to close out today with some words of inspiration for other artists out there. Maybe you can give them some advice, some words of inspiration. Why don't you take it from there?
I didn't address it. Question, sorry.
Just why don't you? I love for when artists will leave
Yeah.
some words of inspiration for other artists. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. About calligraphy, the shortest sentence that I can say for making other people more inspired about this art is that calligraphy is a kind of meditation. For me, calligraphy is really meditation. When you doing this special art, when you brushing, doing it with ink, and working with papers, working with special kind of pen, it has a special feeling that I didn't find it anywhere else. I just recommend to people who love calligraphy, do it maybe just as a fun, and they can experience this feeling I'm talking about. It is very brilliant art. As I said, it's really originality about Iranian people. It is part of our culture, and one of my biggest aim is really protecting this art because it is going to be damaged. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Nastaran.
Thank you.
Nastaran, I want to say congratulations on your artwork being chosen part of the WIN community. Also for the exhibit with Linked by Art, Linked by Love, Super Community 6. And congratulations on the show. And, to keep going, I think you have something very unique that's taking place. And it's like I said, I have so many questions, but we got to do it at another time. I appreciate everything that you're creating. And it's interesting how you're doing it with the script of your language. So great job. And thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for sharing your art and talking a little bit
Thank
about
you so much. Thank you for your support, for your community. I want to have a special thanks for my dear friends, Nassan. She's amazing. She's my real friend. She always supported me in these places in which any way you can imagine. She's really a special woman in NFT market, and she really tried to help other people, other women, and growing them up. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Nastaran. Thank you for being a part of the show. Okay. All right, guys. So you had a chance to meet Nastaran, our second artist. You can find her on X at NASTARAN1361. You could also find her on IG. A little bit different spelling, but you can't miss her. Same picture. And if you check the video, you'll see her names. For our next artist up, Samara. Let's bring her up. Okay, hang on one sec, guys, while we bring her up. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, we got her. Yeah, awesome. All right, Samara. Let me bring you up before you say hello. Hang on. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Samara.
Hi there, Marc. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here and excited for this opportunity. I'm so happy. Thank you.
You're welcome. Samara, maybe you could talk a little bit about yourself. Maybe you could introduce yourself to everybody and talk a little bit about your art, a little brief history about you. Why don't you take it from here? Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm Samara, a painter with a master's degree in educational technology. My artistic journey began with physical art, where I used pen and markers to bring my imagination to life. In recent years, I've also became familiar with the world of creating art through AI technology, a space that has allowed me to expand my artistic expression and present the concepts I've always pursued in new ways. Both of these artistic methods are tools for me to explore the hidden corners of my mind and emotions, and ultimately, each piece of art, whether physical painting or AI generated, respects an endless journey, a journey whose goal is to find beauty and inner peace and to gain a better understanding of myself. For me, physical art is like a language that expresses emotion and thought in a tangible way, touch and physical presence. In these works, lines, colors, and textures not only represent thought but also reflect my inner and emotional state and the specific moment in time. With each line, it feels like I'm pouring a part of myself into a material form, and through this process, I find a sense of peace and tranquility. On the other hand, creating art with AI offers me the same freedom that the physical world sometimes lacks here. I can experiment endlessly, create more complex concepts, and challenge the boundaries of my physical art while still conveying a profound and human message. These two artistic styles, despite their difference, ultimately connect in one shared goal to express peace, tranquility, and hope amid the chaos and complicates of both inner and outer life. Art for me is a tool through which I can better understand myself and display my inner world visually for others. Each piece of art, whether physical or AI generated, respects a content search for balance and the pursuit of an inner peace that might be lost in the twists and turns of life. In the end, I see art not only as a means of personal experience, but as a way to connect with others and the world. For me, it is an endless journey, one that with every moment, every piece, and every step bring us to a deeper understanding and connection with ourselves and others.
Okay. Samara, what do you say if we bring up your work of art? Let's introduce your work of art to everybody. Let's talk about your work of art a little bit here. I'm gonna bring that up next to you. All right, give me 1 second just to bring that all up. Okay, let's move this. Let's bring this up so you guys can see me. All right, there we go. This is what I'm forgetting to do. Okay, so now you guys can see me. All right, let me reset the screens here. Let me go full art. There we go. Let me bring you back. Like this. Very good. We'll leave that open. Close this. Close this. We'll leave this open. Let's just close this. Okay. Now, let's see. Control this. Okay. Samara, I have your work of art open, entitled
Yes.
Lips. Maybe you can talk a little bit about this work of art, Lips, the meaning behind it, how you created it. Yeah, why don't you, take it from here.
As I mentioned, my artwork always explore the different paths people take based on their inner feeling and needs to find the experience piece. This piece is no exception. It focuses on love and the experience of it, a path many choose in their search for serenity. Since the themes of this artwork closely along with the super community event theme, love, I felt it was a perfect fit for this gallery. This piece is a part of my paper journey collection on foundation 101, where every artwork follows as origami inspired theme. My choice of origami as the central motif goes back to personal memories and experience from years ago. When my child was little and restless, I would sit beside them, cut square pieces of paper, and we would create origami crafts together. It had an incredibly calming effect, keeping them engaged for hours. The act of folding paper, creating delicate shapes, and watching lines and creases from both of us into the peaceful and quiet state, allowing us to simply be in the moment. This profound connection to origami stayed with me. So when I decided to step behind my physical art and explore new creative avenues with AI, choosing origami as my temp felt natural. It respects it represents not just an artistic style, but a deeply personal journey of finding a stillness through creation. To create this piece, I use a Bing and Canva. Many people assume that working with AI is simple and effortless, but it's a reality it can be cute the opposite. There are times when I spend weeks trying to generate a single artwork that aligns with my vision, and constantly refining and adjusting the prompt, yet still not achieve the exact result of have it mint. The process requires patience and deep understanding of how AI interpret artistic direction. I often have to go through countless interactions, tuning details repeatedly until I finally reach an image that reasonable with my intent concept. Even then, the journey doesn't end there.
So origami, very interesting. You can see the inspiration of the origami in the work of art. You had mentioned that this was created with AI, but with an origami influence, correct? Is that, do I have that right? Okay.
Not understand.
Okay. How did you you created this work of art through AI? Yes.
Yes,
Okay. With origami influence. Yes.
yes.
Yes. You can see it. As I was looking at your work of art, I found very interesting, and I was trying to figure where did the inspiration come from. And the minute that you said origami, you see it. You know, you see it immediately. Um, Samara, is this piece minted anywhere?
Yes, minted on foundation
Okay.
in paper journey collection.
Okay. Let me. I'm gonna bring you up, Samara. Where are you? Why am I not getting you here? SAMREH13. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna bring this up really quick. On you said foundation, yeah?
Yes,
Okay. Collections, the paper collection, right? Paper journeys. Okay. So
paper journey.
okay, guys. Oh, look at the whole collection. Oh, this is origami. Look at this. Very interesting. I love art. Yeah, it's just interesting how so many different. Pretty cool. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
You could. Here it is. Here's the piece right here. You can find the piece on Foundation. I'm gonna bring this up again, but this is the piece on Foundation, guys, and it's part of. Yeah, it's part of Paper Journey. Right here. This is a whole collection that you guys can check out. Samara, what is the best way for someone to contact you, reach out, find you, see more of your work? Maybe you want to give us that information.
Can find all my social media links on my Linktree, which is available in my Twitter bio. I'm active on Twitter, Instagram, and Warpcast, and so feel free to reach out to me there if you would like to connect, ask questions, or just chat about art. My artwork have been minted on platforms like Object, Foundation, and Hug and Vitro. If you are interested in exploring my pieces, you can find all these platforms linked in my link tree as well.
Okay. Hang on one second, Samara. Let me show them everything here that you spoke about. All right, guys. So this is her ex right here. You can check out her ex. She said the best way is to check out her link tree. You can see this is her art foundation object. You can find her ex, also Vitruvio. She said Warpcast. She's on a Warpcast, so I'm going to bring up the Warpcast real quick. This is her Warpcast, so you guys could check that out. Instagram, yeah, let's bring up your Instagram real quick. You can find her on Instagram. This is Instagram as well. You saw her ex, you saw, and then a hug. I like hug. You can find her on her hug as well. Okay, so this is her hug. You guys saw her Instagram, Warpcast. Linktree, which is coming off the X, and this is the best way to contact her and find her. Okay, Samara, hang on one second while I set everything back to normal here and bring back everything. Samara, before we say goodbye, maybe you can leave us with some words of inspiration, for other artists out there. Maybe some advice for other artists that might be first getting into NFTs, or some women that might be getting into NFTs. Maybe you can leave us with some advice. Go ahead, Samara.
Yeah. And to all the artists on this journey, I know that sometimes curating can be difficult. Sometimes you doubt your own work, and you might feel like no one sees but art is more than being seen. Art is the voice within you, a story that only you can tell. Every line, every color, and every idea you bring to paper, canvas, or a digital screen carries a piece of your soul. So never underestimate it. There will be days where you create, sometimes you deeply love, sometimes that feels truly meaningful to you, but when you share it on social media, you see no reaction, no likes, no comment, no engagement. It can be discouraging, making you question, is this piece really good? And does anyone even notice? Am I on the right path? I've been there many times. I know how difficult it is to pour your heart into sometimes and receive silence in return. But this does not mean your art is not beautiful. It simply means that the person who is meant to connect with it hasn't found it yet. The value of art is not measured by number, likes, or comment. Art is a language, a quiet whisper, what sometimes takes time to reach the right ears. So don't let the lack of response make you doubt your work or your vows. Keep going even when no one applauds. Keep creating even when you're unsure of the final outcome. Art in a journey, not a destination. And on this journey, every piece you create, even the ones you don't have, bring you closer to the artist you are meant to become. At the end of, I want to thank dear Marc in my native language for thanks. مارک عزیز، به خاطر حمایت بی‌وقفه شما از همه هنرمندان بی نهایت از شما سپاسگزارم. اینکه انگلیسی دست و شکسته منو تحمل کردیم هنرمندهای زیادی هستن که توسط شما دیده میشن، صداشون رو هنردوستان میشنون. واقعا ممنونم از ایتسنستن عزیزم، واقعا متشکرم که هنر منو دید، پیام هنر منو فهمید و درک کرد و باعث شد که من در این نشست حضور داشته باشم. از همتون ممنونم. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I want to say, Samara, I want to say thank you for coming on the show, introducing yourself, and doing the show in English as well. It's a great job. It's a great little presentation. I want to say thank you for introducing us to your art, as well as you. I want to say congratulations to the Linked by Art, Linked by Love Super Community Gallery exhibit with Win. And looking forward to seeing more of your art and much continued success. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Okay, guys. You had a chance to meet Samara. You can find her at SAMAREH 1359. You can also find her on IG, and you guys saw all the links in the link tree. If you want to reach out to her and see more of her art and see more of her paper origami influenced art, which is awesome. Once you understand the influence behind it, you can follow all the links and check her out from there. Our next artist up is Parisa. Let's bring up Parisa. Hang on one second, guys. All right. There we go. We got her up. All right. Parisa. All right. Hang on. Okay. Parisa, say hello to everybody.
Hey everyone. I'm so excited to be here today. It's truly a pleasure to have this conversation, and I can't wait to dive into the interview with you guys. I hope we have a great time together and make this an inspiring and meaningful discussion.
Parisa, welcome to HOP. Why don't you take a couple of minutes, introduce yourself, give us a little brief history about you and your art, and why don't you take her from there? Go ahead.
I'm Parisa, and I've been creating art for about 2 years. I study sociology and have always been deeply interested in metaphysics, astronomy, imagination, and dreams. From as long as I can remember, I've been fascinated by human emotions and the connections between them. Studying sociology helped me realize how each person has a unique experience, yet our emotions are mysteriously interconnected. This understanding naturally found its way into my art and allowing me to connect with others on a deeper level. For me, creating art is more than just a process. It's a fully immersive experience. Every time I sit down to create, I find myself completely present in a moment, enjoying every second of it, from the first strokes to the final details. I embrace the flow of creativity, feeling deeply alive and at peace. Art is not just an expression. It's a way for me to experience life in its purest form. I work with physical painting, digital art, and AI, blending different techniques to express emotions, intuitions, positive energy, and deep connections. My style is mainly surreal and minimalistic. In my physical paintings, I use pen and colored pencils to create details and expressive illustrations. About a year ago, I discovered the world of NFTs, and I instantly fell in love with it. One of the things I love most about NFTs is the freedom and diversity it offers. I believe that every artwork carries its own message and energy, And NFTs allow me to share these different creative expressions in one place. Being able to explore multiple styles while presenting them as NFTs is a truly beautiful experience for me. I create art whenever I feel something meaningful, whether it's a moment of insight, a wave of positive energy, or just the need to express myself. My goal is to share that feeling with others, even for a short moment, and bring a little more light into their world.
Awesome. Parisa, why don't we go over to the computer? Show everybody your work of art. Let's introduce them to some of your art. And yeah, let's do that. Let's get everybody over here and show them what we have got going on. All right. All right. Hang on one sec while I bring everything up. Right, we got everything. I'm going to switch the camera back so you can see me. All right, there we go. Let's go full screen. Let's go full art screen. Perfect. All right, very good. Let's bring you here. Very good. Let's drop this back. We're going to close out this. Let's close out this. Close out this. Close out this. This and this. Okay, let's clean this up. Let's close out this. Just in time. Awesome. Admit. Okay. Hang on one second. Let's bring in. There we go. Language of love. Okay. Let me blow this up a little here. Okay. Awesome. Okay, Parisa, we have your work of art next to you, Language of Love. Why don't you speak a little bit about this work of art, how it was created, the inspiration behind it, the meaning behind it? Yeah, why don't you take her from there? Go ahead, Parisa.
Sure. This piece, titled Languages of Love, is one of the most meaningful artworks I've created, inspired by my deep belief that our souls experience more than just one lifetime. I've always felt that we live many lives, learning and evolving through different connections and relationships. And love, in its purest form, transcends the boundaries of time and space. It's not confined to the here and now. We have felt in the past lives, and we will continue to feel it in the future ones. This concept of timeless love served as the foundation of this piece. When creating this artwork, I also thought about how people express and experience love in various ways. Each person has their unique language of love. For some, it's through a simple, intimate gaze. For others, it's through words, actions, or even gentle touch of a hand. These different expressions of love fascinated me, and I wanted to capture the diversity and beauty of these experiences. In this piece, I focused on romantic love between men and women, exploring its complexity, its tenderness, and its power. If you look closely at the artwork, you'll notice how the central figures are surrounded by layers of connections and emotions. The swirling shapes and vibrant colors represent the energy of love constantly flowing and connecting souls across lifetimes. Each pair of figures tells a different story, symbolizing moments of joy, longing, connection, and even loss. These emotions are universal and timeless, making love one of the most profound experiences of being human. To create this piece, I used a combination of AI tools and digital editing software like Sketchbook and Canva. AI allowed me to generate the initial layers of texture and details, but it was through manual editing that I brought out the vivid colors and added subtle elements to enhance the emotional resonate. The vibrant tones were chosen intentionally to reflect the warmth and depth of love, while the circular composition symbolized its infinite nature. I felt that this piece would be perfect for the community, for the Super Community Gallery, because love as a theme connects us all. It's universal, emotional, and deeply personal at the same time. With this artwork, I aimed to capture just a fragment of love's beauty and complexity, hoping to evoke a sense of connection and warmth in viewers. What I love most about this piece is that it invites people to find their own story within it. Perhaps a viewer will see moments that reminds them of a past relationship or feel the energy of love they hope to experience in the future. My goal was to create something that speaks to everyone, no matter whether they are in their journey and with love. I hope this piece resonates with you as much as it did with me during its creation.
Okay, guys. Parisa, hang on one second. I want to open the artwork up, and I want to show everyone the detail. I have it up on Object as well. So, guys, it's minted and it's here over on Object. Let me bring up because I don't think you guys realize how much detail is in this piece here, and a little difficult to see. But let's show you guys. Okay, so zooming in here. As you can see, there's incredible detail in this whole piece right here, and the way it's molded and pieced together. But I wanted you guys to take a closer look at it as well. Very intricate piece, Parisa. Very beautiful. You could see a lot of time. Can I ask how much time was it took to create this?
Oh, it's about 2 weeks actually.
Yeah.
Because of the details, as you did. Yeah.
Yeah, you could see the 2 weeks. Yeah, you could see easily how it took this long. Okay, guys, hang on one second. Let me bring everything back to normal. Incredible piece, Parisa.
Thank you.
Let me bring this back. Okay, Parisa, how can everyone find you, reach out to you, contact you, see more of your art? What's the best way to find you?
Oh, well, for connecting with me, you can visit my link tree on Twitter, where I keep it updated. There you'll find all my marketplaces and contact details. It's the easiest way to reach out to me, see my latest projects, and stay up to date with everything.
Okay. Give me 1 second while I do this. All right, guys. So you see her X is right next to her right now. You can find her here on X, and then she did mention about her link tree. So let's open up her link tree. On her link tree, you could also find her on the gram. You can find her on Instagram. This is her Instagram right here. Yeah. Okay. So now you have a couple different ways to contact her and also see more of her art. As you can see, she has her art collection up here. And then also, if you want to check her out on Warpcast or you want to check out more of her art on Object, also Hug Foundation. So plenty of different ways to see more of her art as well as reach out and contact her. And once again, this is her X, which seems to be her central main hub. Okay. Excellent. Okay, Parisa, let me put everything back to normal here. Let me bring you back to normal. All right. And let me bring double screen. Perfect. Okay, good here. Okay. Parisa, before we say goodbye, maybe you could leave us with some inspirational words for all the artists out there, all the women out there. You seem to have started very recently as well, your art career, 2 years you mentioned. So maybe for someone starting off, starting out for the first time, and maybe might be a little intimidated by the NFT world. Maybe you could leave someone some advice. Why don't you go from here?
Yes, sure. To all the artists out there, keep creating. The journey of being an artist is filled with highs and lows, moments of doubt, creative blocks, or time when things don't go as planned are all part of the process. But these challenges don't define you, they help you grow. Every single piece you create, whether you love it or feel unsure about it, is a step toward your voice, your vision, and your art are unique. No one else in the world can create exactly the way you do, and that is your power. Don't afraid to experiment, to take risks, and to push your boundaries. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Some days inspiration will flow effortlessly, and other days it might feel like a struggle, but both are part of the creative journey. Art is not just about the final piece, it's about the process, the emotion, and the story behind it. So embrace every moment, every success, every failure, every unexpected turn. Keep sharing your work because you never know who might find hope, joy, or inspiration in what you create. And I love to. I also want to take a moment to thank its Nastaran for the bottom of my heart, for introducing art, for trusting me, and for believing in my work. It truly means a lot, and I appreciate her support in making this interview happen. And I want to sincerely thank you for taking the time to chat with me today and for the importance you place art and creativity, and your support and engagement means so much. I hope these words inspire fellow artists, reminding them that art is about the journey, the personal connection, and the expression of one's true self.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Parisa. I want to say congratulations on the exhibit with Linked by Art, Linked by Love, the Super Community Gallery '06, especially the exhibition with Win. I want to say congratulations on being an artist, and being a part of the art world. And looking forward to seeing your art career grow. It's certainly such a beautiful piece, and looking forward to seeing more. I appreciate you coming on the show, sharing your work of art, sharing your knowledge, and sharing yourself and who you are with everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity again. And it was a wonderful day conversation. And it's really a pleasure for me.
Thank you, Parisa. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so that was Parisa, guys. You can check her out on X at Parisa, Parisa _Zakerian, Zakerian. Okay. Our next artist up, Kira, which he's a Japanese artist, I believe. He will be, I think we have Lord to read for him, but let me bring him up first and say hello to him. Hang on, let's bring up Kira. All right, there we go. Okay, Kira, we got Kira. Everything's all set. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, bring up. Okay, Kira. Hello, Kira. Say hello to everybody. Oh shit, we can't hear you, Kira, but it's okay. So Kira, we can't hear you. I don't know if you're on mute. Let me check and see if you're on mute. Hang on. Let me see if it's okay. You got to come off mute. The little microphone down at the bottom. There we go. We got you. Okay, we can hear you now. Say hello to everybody, Kira. No. Why are we still muted? Hang on. We just heard you. Oh.
Hi.
There we go. We got you.
We got you. Oh.
Hello, Kira.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey. Yes. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm happy to.
Go ahead.
I'm happy
Kira.
to. I'm happy to join you all today. Unfortunately, I don't speak English. So Philip will read out the text I prepared in advance. However, I found a translation app, so I can understand some of the conversation here. I apologize for this. Philip, thank you in advance.
Okay. Awesome. Let's bring Lord up. Let's have Lord read. And that way we'll keep you up, and Art will have Lord read behind you. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Lord, you there?
Yes, you have quite an echo.
We're gonna have to. Kira, I'm gonna mute your mic. Because I think we're getting a little feedback, but we're gonna bring you back in a second. Okay, Lord, introduce Kira. Give us a little brief rundown. I think he gave us a nice write-up about who he is. Why don't you read that for us, please?
100%. So I read here. Hello, I am Kira Risugawa. My real name is Hisatsugu Noto. I use Kira Risugawa as my artist name. I am a Japanese male living in Tokyo, working in music. This name comes from a character in Silk Road Kunoichi, a story I created in 2021. It features a team of artificial female life forms who take down hackers involved in cyber warfare between nations. I have been using this name since 2022, when I started creating AI art inspired by that story. I have to just put in here also, I have listened to this amazing Silk Road Kunoichi, and I really liked it. It's wonderful. So that's a tip for all of you to check that out. I'll continue reading. Some people seem to think I might be a woman, but I'm actually a man. I don't usually disclose my gender unless it's necessary. This aspect is very intriguing. Personally, I feel a greater sense of freedom and creativity when I approach my work with a gender-neutral mindset. It brings a sense of openness, and I believe this perspective aligns exceptionally well with engaging in AI art. Now, let me introduce myself. I'm currently 54 years old and a father of 3 daughters, making us a family of 5. At the age of 26, I made my debut as part of a band under the record label EMI. Since then, I've been involved in various music-related work, including composing and arranging popular music, performing as a vocalist, and working as a vocal trainer. Since childhood, I've loved music and drawing, but I didn't enjoy schoolwork and spent most of my time drawing. However, from the age of 15, my mind became consumed with music and I stopped drawing. For decades after that, music continued to play in my mind, but since I started using Midjourney and Stable Diffusion in the summer of 2022, I've noticed that the music I used to hear in my head has gradually stopped. This was a turning point for me. I believe this new change became very significant in my process of creating music, as it provided me with more perspectives. From years through AI, I have fully embraced the thrill and stimulation of how the doors to the worlds of art, music, and visuals have been widely opened to the public. I have no knowledge of art and I barely understand the English language needed to input prompts for AI. My skills are at the level of a toddler scribbling, but there are many things I wish to express. The music, theater, films, literature, and various visual images that have accumulated within me and been absorbed and digested from them. I have a strong desire to indirectly incorporate and express the atmosphere of subculture, counterculture, and underground culture, particularly in Japan. Currently, for me, as someone who uses AI art as my only tool for artistic expression, there is something I am particularly conscious of. It is what is referred to as chance operations in contemporary music. In simple terms, this means leaving it to chance and eliminating intentional selection. When it comes to selection, it is the most important process in creating AI art. I enjoy developing the work by drawing further inspiration from unexpected results. However, I believe this is ultimately something that everyone does. My creative process involves first outputting an image and then upscaling it with another tool. I take advantage of the accidental image adjustments made during this process. Finally, I perform partial AI-based replacement and color tone adjustments in Photoshop.
Okay. How about we head over to the computer? Let's show Kira's work of art. Let's talk a little bit about that. What I'd love to talk about is these shows, man. You guys really, let me tell you, you guys step up to make these shows a very successful one. And it's nice to see that nobody allows a language barrier to create any problems. Hang on, Kira, while we bring up your work, and then we're going to have, nope. There we go. Connection with family far away. Okay, let's I've got a low-res version here. Let's bring this up big. And this has got to be minted somewhere. Okay. This piece in Lord, hang on, give me a second. Let me get everything set up right. Okay. Go ahead, Lord. Pick it up from here.
Yeah, so the title of the work, as you said, Mark, is Connection with Family Far Away. The bonds of family love, no matter how far apart, are filled with uncertainty, possess a strong energy that holds a definite presence. So this work is one that I was fortunate enough to be selected for through a public competition. The theme is Linked by Love. I immediately thought of the connection through love between a soldier on the battlefield and a lover far away. Through the digital transmission of a hologram, I envisioned lovers embracing, and the presence of a cat waiting at home was also necessary. The three beings, man, woman, and cat, are depicted with their eyes closed in a state of prayer and longing. The title of the work is Connection with the Family Far Away. For this work, I incorporated the atmosphere of a 1970s film quality as a seasoning. And I also have images of the flower movement, hippie culture, and the space and Eastern philosophies during the Cold War era from the 1960s, influenced by the Vietnam War. We have avoided nuclear war and entered the 21st century, but we still need a dimensional ascension. Amid the tensions on Earth, we must never forget, linked by love for all eternity. This is the sentiment I infused into the work.
Beautiful piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up full screen so we can really get in here and take a look at the detail of it. I'm going to just bring it through and show everybody a little closer of the detail of the work. All right.
That's amazing artwork.
Yes, I am glad that Kira made it here and didn't allow the language barrier to affect us. Okay, guys, so this is his work of art, Connection with Family Far Away. It is on, you can find it on Object right here. I'm going to imagine, did he answer anything about the best way to contact him?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Take it from there.
Let's see. So Kira use X and Instagram. Both can be found by searching for Silk Road Kunoichi or Kira Risogawa. For any inquiries, feel free to send me a DM and I will respond.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, then I have the last one also is a message to everyone.
Okay. Hang on. Give me a second. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So, Kira, here is his right next to him right now. You guys check out his X profile, Silk Road Kunoichi. Hope I said that right. You could find him also on Instagram. We're going to bring up his link tree for a second. This is his link tree. We'll also bring up his Instagram. This seems to be an important part of everything. So, okay, guys. So here is his X. You could contact him through X, he said. You could also contact him through Instagram. So this is his X. This is his Instagram. Let me bring this Instagram up. You could also see more of his art, more of his work on Instagram, a nice collection of art as well. And then if you check out his link tree, you can find his object, his curate, foundation, Zora. So a lot of different places to check out more of his art or invest if anyone wanted to collect. Super Rare, OpenSea, everything's here, guys, on his link tree, as well as his X and as well as his hug. And whenever I see a hug, I got to click on a hug because it's just something about hugs that I like to look at. I feel like it's everybody's magazine page. Okay, so plenty of ways to contact Kira, which I wanted to bring up and show everyone. Right. Okay, great. Let me put Kira back to normal. Let me bring up everything. Lord, why don't you take it from here? I know Kira sent a message for inspiration for some other artists and everyone out there. Why don't you give that a read?
Okay, so I believe everyone understands that actively promoting oneself on social media is important, but it can also be mentally exhausting. Therefore, I think it's best to proceed at your own pace. Often, the works I'm most confident about are not as popular with others. In my case, this is true. I have learned something important from my friends in the community, that the key is simply to continue, and that visibility involves probability. Let us constantly share our works with each other, present the same pieces multiple times. A celebrity might see them. That's all. Thank you very much for this valuable opportunity. And then I want to say also, arigato gozaimasu.
Hang on, Kira, come off mute. Hang on. Let's make sure his mic is off. Oh, you got to come off mute, Kira. Unmute the mic so we can hear you. You're good.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kira. Thank you for being part of the show.
Thank you. ありがとうございました。
Okay. All right. Kira, I want to say congratulations. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you for getting us the write-up. Lord, thank you for the good read. I love when shows like this come together. Because you just beat the language barriers. And we get to, get everybody up here with their art, and it doesn't matter. So, these moments are very inspirational for me. So, Kira, I want to say congratulations. Thank you very much for coming on the show and making this work. Appreciate you very much. Congratulations on the Link by Love art exhibit, the SUPERCOMMUNITY 6 with the Win community. Congratulations, and look forward to seeing your art career flourish. It was a great pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys. These shows, somehow, you gotta keep in mind, not everybody speaks English as the ones who do. And so, to make these shows work, we bob and weave, these things come out perfectly each and every time. And it's just a joint effort. It's a help with a bunch of people. And Lord, speaking Japanese. I can't believe it. All right. You can find more of Kira's work at RISUGAWA on X. You saw his links. You saw how to reach out for him. See more of his art. Contact him if you want to work with him. Okay. Our next artist up is Johanna, and you guys know her very well. Let's see if we got her here. All right. Johanna. Okay. All right, Johanna. Say hello to everybody, Johanna. Welcome back.
Hello, everybody, Joanna. Welcome back. Hi, Mark. Hi, everybody. Good to see you guys. What a great show. I'm so impressed. I'm so proud to be here. Nostradamus, what a curation. So thankful that I'm in it. It's just, I'm usually this community person, but I do love also being the artist. So thank you for letting me be the artist today. And thank you for making such an amazing Link by Love curation. It's really, woo, and all the stories here. I'm like crying over here. So, give me a question or something before I cry.
I got you. It has been these shows always get me choked up as well. They're very inspirational, especially when everybody, comes together. Okay.
Yes.
Johanna, I know there is a lot going on with you. Maybe you want to introduce yourself, talk a little bit about everything that's going on, and then we'll show everybody your work of art. Go ahead. Why don't you take it from here?
I'll take it from there. Yeah, there's always things going on in the world, I first just want to say that the SUPERCOMMUNITY, thank you so much, for all the things you're doing for artists and for, the whole artist community. and this whole, bringing all the communities together. It's so big, it's so big, and it is linked by love. That's what linked by love really is to me, in the space anyway, is our super community that we all have together. So it's and very important to me. So thank you so much, Link by Art, and Shira and Sketchy and Marc, of course, getting it on stage like this. Not too bad. Super good. So I've been in a lot of shows actually for Super Community. I was there in the beginning, supporting them to get going in the beautiful gallery by Wolfgang, together with Paladin Punks, and we were a bunch of people that had that idea that now Link by Art had actually made real. To have this place where we can all connect and draw strength from each other. So very grateful for this. And Linked by Love is, of course, the best theme. I mean, I have to say it's the best theme. It's hard to not come back to love all the time in the world, in a good way, in a bad way, in an interesting way, in a not so interesting way, in a friendly way, in a passionate way. Love is so important. So I also think that the whole showcase for Linked by Love is one of my favorites. Definitely, that Super Community has done. Also, the art in there is very, very cool. And in my little life, away from, hanging out with Nostradon and being so proud to be here with a woman in NFTs and this whole bunch, I'm also the founder of a Vortex AI art community. So I try to support other AI artists as much as I can. We started this community I don't know, a couple of years ago. And because it was really tough in the space for AI artists. And we wanted to make a little change. We wanted to support AI artists and AI art because this is the future, people. This is the future. If you like it, you don't like it, whatever. This is still the future. There is not going to be an artist. There's not going to be a person, within graphical work or whatever in the future that is not going to be connected to AI in one way or another. And I feel that it's really... I'm not going to say the word stupid, so I'm just jumping over the way stupid now. I'm not saying that word. It's, it's another word to not join it, to not be in it, to not be part of creating the future of art instead of just wishing that it didn't happen. So we wanted to be there. We wanted to be where it happens because this is the future of art history. So we started the AI art community to support ourselves and the community and artists, and bring the black sheep of the art family up on stage. So we do open calls, and we do contests, and we have it onboarding collections. We have events in the metaverse. We even have some gallery exhibitions in IRL, even in Germany last year. So we do a lot of fun stuff and good stuff, and it's been really rewarding for me. And for Lord, that's in my team, and everybody around it. So we're a bunch of people who have ghosty with us, building things, and we have a lot of people supporting, and a lot of artists in here, by the way, also. And one thing that Vortex is doing is, together with Paladin Punks, we have created Moon Mars Museum, which is totally alpha in the world, and we are bringing art to the moon, to the moon, people. We are actually bringing art to the moon. The 15th of last month, 15th of January, 2025, SpaceX rocket, Falcon 9, just like up in the air in Florida. And a couple of minutes later, it released the Blue Ghost lunar lander that is now like floating around in the universe with our art on it. For real. I mean, it's like, wow. If that's not linked by love, we're like linking out the love in the universe here. So this is, big deal for me, big deal for the whole Moon Mars community, of course, for all the artists. We're bringing 47 artists and communities up in the air, and tons of different art. So AI art is definitely there. I have my heart for AI art, so I'm bringing AI art and AI artists, of course. But we're also bringing musicians and 3D artists and fashion artists and traditional I paint in oil artists and, even a book. We're trying to be as diverse as possible. So it's a lot of interesting artworks going up there. And we are now in the long wait for the landing on the 2nd of March. And then we will have the first museum on the moon. So that's kind of cool. If that's not cool, I don't know. So that's all I talk about right now. This dream come true that I still don't really believe. So I go out every night and I look at the moon and I'm thinking, what the, is it really happening? But it is. It is really happening. So that's sort of going on in my life when I'm not here, Mark. And sometimes I'm here to talk about it too.
Well, we appreciate you joining the show and jumping in and taking advantage of this little moment to not only introduce yourself, but let everybody know what's going on. We did have a great show, the Vortex Community. You guys can check that out if you have a chance. The Vortex show is up where Johanna came on and introduced her 6 artists, but went through the whole Moon, Mars, and everything. And then also your Moon Mars show that you were a part of as well. So there's so many great shows with you, Johanna. But right now, you don't join us as a community leader or a Moon Mars. You join us as an actual artist. So what I would like to do is I would like to bring up your work of art. And for the first time, we're going to get to hear you chat a little bit about your work of art next to you rather than leading the charge like you normally do. So give me 1 second while I reset everything. And
you can have many seconds.
I'm going to, let's see, let's move everything around. Let's close this. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Johanna, let's bring up your...
I'm having a drink while you're fixing. Is that okay?
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Okay, I have, let's see, let me get let me make sure I get the name right here. Where are we? Okay, here we are, perfect.
I have the sisters.
Sisters.
I know it's a real, what we say in Swedish, tungvrickare. That means a really hard word to say.
Okay, admist sisters.
Yes, admist sisters.
I have your work of art up next to you. Why don't you take a quick minute? Why don't you talk a little bit about how it was created, the meaning behind it, the inspiration behind it? Why don't you go ahead?
The inspiration behind it, I can start there. This is a Link by Love exhibition, so it has to do with love. I have been working for a long time on the theme sister love for different reasons. For one, that I really believe that women in the space need to support each other. That's why it's really, great to be here today with women in NFTs, because we do need to support each other. This tech world is very male, and we need each other. And that's the sisterhood and the love between sisters. I've also met a lot of amazing women in the space and in my life that has been very important to me. So that's also sister love. And I don't have a sister, but I do have 2 daughters. So I have for, many years got to watch what an amazing bond that is if it's right. I'm not saying that all sisters love each other, the world's the world. But when it's right, and 2 women find that bond together, it's very beautiful. And it's very strengthening to me. And it's also very fascinating to have 2 sisters as my children, to see, how they pull strength from each other, how they love each other, how they support each other, how they bash each other's faces in sometimes, but still, they're still there. They still stand by each other. And it's love. Yeah, it's love. And it has many colors, many, many colors. So I made a whole series of different artworks that are trying to explore that theme in different ways. And this artwork is part of this series that has to do with the daughter sisters. As you can see in the pictures, they're kind of at least younger than me, you know. They're girlish. So this is for that study, for the I am not great at talking about my art. I rather do art than talk about art. I have Lord in my community that can do like beautiful, you know, analytic interpretations of everything and blah, 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 and this and that. And he's, you know, he's amazing. And sometimes I can actually do that for other people, but I have such a hard time to explain why I do what I do because my art is very emotional. I don't put a story on a paper. I'm going to tell a story now about two sisters, you know, doing this, picking a flower. That's not how I make art. I make art more that I have a feeling and I try to put it in an image. I try to like just transfer it right over. And I know that it works when it bounces back to me. And then I'm done. Is it good? Is it not good? Will people like it? Will they not like? I have no idea, you know, no idea whatsoever. I just know that I did the communication that I needed to do. And this is kind of that. It has to do with, I like birds because birds and flowers, but birds very much are like very symbolic to me. In many ways, they have mythology, you know, value. They have freedom value. They can sing but not speak value. They have wings but not hands value. There's a lot of values. We have the peace doves, you know, we have the peacocks that are like super cocky. We have the little colibris that are full of colors and you can hardly see their wings because they're so flapping about. Birds are very cool and very, you know, symbolic to me in different ways. So the birds are kind of part of the soul of the artist to me, and therefore also part of the relationship in the love between the daughters here, between the sisters. The birds kind of do the inner talking. You know that voice that's the bird. You know, but in my artwork that you will see the bird, not hear the bird, because it's, you know, it's an image. But if you look really close, or if I look really close on how I try to compose it, they're loud to me. I can hear them, which is part of the artwork. It actually talks to me, or chatters, to be honest, you know. And these sisters in this image is not only happy. I need to have the conflict in the relationship to make it interesting, because it's true. Because we never ever have a relationship with any person ever that doesn't include the conflict. It can be huge and we hate them and we never want to see them again and they ruin our life. But it could also be very, very small and give you that incentive that is love. I love you because you have this little thing that nobody else does, you know, has. I love you because you make me crazy. I love you because you have this little nudge that, you know, like is you. And it could be good, it could be bad. That's not the point. It's something that, you know, that makes the anchor for the love, because that's what makes the person unique to you or to me. You know, a lot of mirrors here. So that's kind of, you know, the approach of the whatever's inside the artwork. And that's also why it's colorful, but it's not super the right colors. It's also light, but it's also dark, because that's how love is to me. Also the love between sisters.
I had a bird. I had many birds, but I had a bird for 26 years. His name was Smokey. It was a cockatiel. And I love parrots, and but I always found hummingbirds very fascinating to watch. Just the way their body always remains the same. You can't even see their wings going. You know, just their body. And I don't know if you ever came across those viral videos on the internet where people are feeding the hummingbirds. I've always found hummingbirds very fascinating. Hummingbirds and woodpeckers. Although you don't want, you don't want a woodpecker outside of your window. But I've always found hummingbirds and woodpeckers very fascinating. Johanna, is this work of art minted anywhere?
Yes, it's minted on Foundation.
Okay.
This very one. Yes, I have one series of sister. I have two series actually of sisters that I'm building on Foundation. One is on ETH and one is on Base. This one is on ETH. So yes, it's there, together with another sister artwork, and more are coming. I'm building still
Is this
the
part?
collection.
No, that's not it. What part of the what collection are they part of?
They're part of a collection I call Art and
I
Art.
got it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So you could find Admist Sisters in the Art and Art collection. I'm on your Foundation right now, so I'm just showing everybody where it's located, and I want to open it up so they could check it out full res here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, take a little while to load. Okay, there it is. Oh, looks, wow, look at the difference. Oh, now you can really see it. Yeah, now you can really see it. That's just, so it's amazing the difference. But now you can really see the detail and so much detail in the piece, Johanna. Sometimes if you don't get the high res up here, you miss out on all the intricacies of the art, which is why it's so important to not only show the work of art, but show the details of it as well as where it's minted. Okay, guys, so you can find this piece on Foundation. Johanna, maybe you can let us know really quickly the best way to contact you, see more of your art. Yeah, why don't you take it from there?
Okay. Well, easiest way to find me is on X, I would say, or ask Mark, you know. But if you don't get a hold of Mark, I'm on X. I'm Johanna Nyquist everywhere. I'm doxed. That's my name. So I'm usually pretty easy to find. I'm also a Paladin Punk. So if you find a Johanna Nyquist with a Paladin Punk, that would be me, you know, anywhere, usually. And I'm on all social medias. I'm on Instagram and TikTok and wherever, you know. And as platform goes, I've been in the space for a while, so I'm like on all platforms too. So I have art everywhere, all the way from like Highlight and Rodeo and Buy My Art for 2 cents to Foundation, where it's a little bit more than 2 cents. I'm on Object, I'm on Exchange Art, I'm on Vitruvo, you know, I'm everywhere. That's what happens when you have an AI art community. You have to try everything before you can say to people, yeah, you can go here. You know, you have to know that it works, that it's not a scam, that it's nice. So we've spent a lot of time in the community trying everything. And also Starbeam, I want to mention, which is a non-NFT platform that I'm also on. But easiest way is, you know, find me on Twitter. I also have a homepage that is like under reconstruction right now, but it's also my name, but it has a .se for Sweden after it. So I'm now putting up, I've been so fortunate to have so much art exhibited in the world. I've been exhibited all over the world by now, which is like so amazing. And I never get to brag. So now I'm going to brag a little bit. So I'm trying to put it up on my homepage. So in a while, you're going to be able to see it.
Okay.
If I get to brag.
Yeah, no, you get to brag as an artist today.
Thank you.
Usually you're up
Yes.
here as a leader, and today you're an artist. Okay, so guys, this is her X, which you could see right, that's open right next to her as well. We're going to bring up her link tree. We're going to open that up. And then as you can see on her link tree, you can find access to all her art. You can find access to Moon Mars as well if you want to check out that. Is that the link to the Cyber Gallery on Cyber Gallery, the Moon Mars?
I think I have both there,
Okay.
but Moon Mars is also very easy to find. It's Moon Mars, you know,
Okay,
so it's
yeah.
easy. And moonmars.com is the homepage. Moon Mars is the Twitter, you know, Moon Mars IO is the game. It's easy. It's like Johanna Nyquist, but Moon Mars. It's the same everywhere. So it's easy to find. And the gallery is there, so you can visit it. It's open and you can visit and see the artworks.
And also, guys, her Vortex, which is her website. You can see the Moon Mars project. You can see the Vortex, the community that she, her community show, if you wanted to see it. And then also, like she said, there's a place where you could find her Foundation, Object, OpenSea, Rarible. And then let's just bring up her gram real quick. because Graham seems to be a very popular site with artists as well. And we do get a lot of traffic over there for the show. X and IG seem to be very popular with the show. So let's make sure we get all of this. This is her foundation, which you guys can check out as well. And you can see more of her art. Okay. And that is her work of art. Okay, Johanna, I'm going to reset the screens here and put everything back to normal. While I do this, maybe you can leave us with some words of inspiration for all other artists out there. You've done this quite a few times, but today you get to do it as an artist. So for everybody out there, maybe women in art, maybe you could leave us with a few words of inspiration and advice.
Very few words. That's my inspiration. I want to say, just love it. And one day you'll find people that feel the same. Just love it because it's your babies, you know, and sometimes it's ugly. Sometimes, you know, you need to change the diaper. Sometimes it's talking back to you. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's perfect and you don't really like it because perfect is boring and all these things. But no matter what it is and what you try, just love it, you know, and go with it. And let the art like lead you, and don't let Twitter lead you, or people that tell you you're bad, or that someone really likes something and not something else. That's not the art. That's the business. And of course, people want to make money from their art. I'm not saying that, but that's not the art. That's just the business. The art comes a long time before the business, and from the heart, and from the courage of showing yourself in your art. I'm not saying to other people, you don't have to get naked. I'm saying showing your soul, communicating with your canvas or your AI generator or your, you know, guitar, whatever you're doing. And don't be afraid to try different things. Don't be like, oh, the only thing I can do is draw. The only thing I can do is music. It's not true anymore. The new tech world opens so many doors that you can, you know, explore your soul and your creativity. And even if you might not be the best in the world in it, it's going to give you inspiration to be the best on the things you do. And number two, have friends, support them, let them support you. Because, you know, like they say about art in the space, you know, space is hard, and this space is also hard, and we need each other. We need to support each other. So, you know, be in communities, send that extra heart to a person, you know, and just and be happy when they do the same. That's what I want to say.
Johanna, I want to thank you very much for finding the time, getting on the show. I know you're busy, and so thank you for making time to come on the show. You believe it or not, this might be the third or fourth show where we've had every artist on, and this is rare. Normally we're missing an artist, or we have to read for an artist, but this show, the further we continue with these shows, it's interesting to see the more the artists showing up. So it was very nice of you to join the show and you know, share your knowledge, your inspiration, and not only that, but to come on as an artist as well, which is not always, it's easy. I think it's easier maybe
scary stuff.
I think it's easier to come on as a community leader than it is as an artist, you know, because as an artist, you got to really sit here and, you know, pour your heart out on the table about your work of art. But so, you know, I appreciate you coming on, taking the time to join us. And thank you very much for the words of inspiration. And congratulations on the exhibit with Linked by Art, Linked by Love, Super Community.
Thank you very much, Mark. And thank you very much. It's Nostradan and Linked by Art and Super Community and all the beautiful artists. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, Johanna. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So you had a chance to meet Johanna. You can find her at Johanna Nyquist, Nyqvist. And you can check her links. You can see it all in her short conversation with us. as well as you should check out her other shows. They had a Moon Mars show with Paladin, and that was a great show. You could check that out. And then also, Johanna had a Vortex community show, and that was a great show as well. So lots of great shows out there to learn about Johanna, her community, and her Moon Mars project a little bit more. Our last and final artist up, who is also our community leader, is Nastaran. So we're going to bring Nastaran back up. We're going to talk about her piece of art. And she's going to come on as an artist now. So let's bring her up as an artist, which you don't normally get to see very often when a community leader comes up as an artist. So it's nice to see the community leaders always come up with some art. Let me make sure everything's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Nastaran, last and final artist of the WIN community, Women in NFTs. Say hello to everybody again. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you so much. First of all, I'm just say thank you to everyone who participate to this show and watching us and supporting us, and all the amazing artists who having a amazing message for me and trusting me in my way. So thank you so much, everyone. So I'm here as an artist. So yeah, here we go.
Okay. You don't get to talk about the community now. You get to talk about yourself as an artist. So maybe you want to introduce yourself really quickly, speak a little bit about your art, and introduce us to you. Give us a little brief history about you and your art. Take it from there.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, I'm study art in college and in art university. So it's about 25 years who I'm painted, and I'm just love to paint all the things who I'm just feeling, sometimes I'm just watching the movies or listening to the music, and just inspired me to paint something. So, or nature is helping me all the time. So I don't have any limit to paint my feelings, just starting to paint and just, open my canvas and bring all the colors on my canvas. And after that, I just thinking, what should I do? What should I do? Why I'm using this color palette or something like that? But at the end of the painting, I realized I have an organization in my mind who having this signature in all the different art style, because I'm using hyperreal or surreal or abstract or many type of the art. So, but at the end, I realized I have a signature who it's not about the me, I'm just used to be to creating. So when I'm creating, I just open my mind and thinking about the good memories, and all the time I'm just thinking about I should send a good message to the people who just by watching this paint can't understand what I want to say. And sometimes I have many taboos on my mind or my culture, so I just want to talk about them, because for many years we don't permission to talk about these things, but now after 5 years I can talk about lots of stuff who who shaping my mind. And when I'm talking about the love in the art, I realizing who failure is art, glories. Sorry, failure is love, glory is love, disappointing is love. It's different kind of the love, because I love myself and I love to express myself, but I don't know about the next step. Am I failure? Am I winner? Or I can just show the best version of me? It doesn't matter. I just want to share myself, um, with the world. It doesn't matter if it's nice or it's not having a beautiful um, beautiful environment in my canvas. So all I'm saying all the time, who just believing in my path and using so many colors, and if I miss something, just putting on the texture or something like that. And I'm never scared of the canvas or digital paint. It doesn't matter. I used to be to accept myself and love myself at the first, and love my art, and after that I can giving love to the other people, and to my friends, to my family, to my partner, to my community. It doesn't matter. I must be loving myself at the first. So yeah, all the time I love to talking about the peace, freedom, and good stuff, because the world needs these things, because the world is so much crazy and so noisy at the moment. But we need to giving the good vibe to the people who choosing us as an artist, and having the good vibe in our art, to sending the good message to the people. So it's about my goal all the time. Yeah.
Nastaran, how about we head over and why don't we check out your work of art, and let's talk about that a little bit. Let me bring that work of art up next to you. Let me do that now. Give me 1 second while I refix everything. Full screen, full art screen. There we go. Let's bring this up. Okay, close that. Okay, right. Yeah, let's see. Control. Sign of me and you. Yes? No. Wrong Nostra. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. Amid failure, right? Is that the name? Yes. Amid failure and glory. Okay. Let's bring this up. Yes. Okay. Right now, I have up next to you. Let's bring that back. Your work of art that was submitted to the SUPERCOMMUNITY Gallery, amid failure and glory. Why don't you speak a little bit about how you created it, what the inspiration behind it was, and yeah, go from there. Go ahead.
Yes. About this collection or this painting, it's about my researching about the before artists who living in the last decade. So, and always inspiring me, like Marilyn Monroe or Bob Marley, or lots of the artists who I love them, and for always. And they're just inspiring me all the time. And I start to watching their documentary and watching their articles, or but I don't trust to media, and I wanted to show the true of the humanity, true of the maybe we are human, and we are all the time not having a good vibe, or we have a different situation who we must be past it. So all the time we cannot convince the people who liking us. So there is no wrong with us. We have some problem in our life. So if we just focusing on our shining and our glory, it's gonna be simple. So if I have a talented, so we can using from this talent to showing my feeling. Sometimes I don't have a good feeling. Sometimes I don't have any good mood. But this gift as an artist or actor or a musician or anything, this gift helping us to showing the true feeling of our life. And there is no shy if we are having the bad feeling about ourselves. So we must be accept ourselves at the first and love ourselves at the first, and after that expect to others to loving ourselves. So yeah.
How was this piece of artwork created?
It's acrylic on the canvas, and which is in front of me.
What?
in
Come
my
on, wait. This is a canvas. You have to show. Come on, you got to show where.
okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute.
Otherwise, I was gonna make you start pulling down the ones behind you. But you got to show it. You got a canvas. You got to show it.
Yeah. So
Hey.
yeah, this is my canvas.
Okay.
Can you see
Yeah,
this?
we could see it. We could see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, there
yeah,
it is. There's the real piece. All right.
yeah.
I love physicals. So, and I know this piece means a lot to you because you chose this piece as the front banner of your community win. And so, yeah, I know this piece has a lot of meaning to you. I was hoping that it was a physical piece. I wanted you to show it. I was hoping it wasn't digital, so that made me smile. Okay, is this piece minted anywhere? Nas?
Yeah, yeah, in my foundation.
Okay, it's in your
The
foundation.
collection is named Rebellious Girl, which is me.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
bring it. Oh no, it's okay. There we go. Gotcha. Okay, and not only that, but it's the header on your hug. So you really enjoy. I know that you're very proud of this work of art. Let's. Oh, look at this. So you got a website. Okay, we'll get to all of that. Let's bring up this. Let's close this. This is this. Okay. You said foundation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Foundation. Let's bring up your foundation, and then let's bring up. Okay. Shadows of Power. Here we go. Okay. A whole collection of them. Very nice. Okay. All right, guys. So here it is on foundation. Here is her work of art. Let's bring this up full res so everybody can see. As you guys saw, you also saw the physical that was next to her as well. Part of the collection called Rebellious. So very nice. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Let's close you out as an artist, and then you're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna stay right there, and then we're gonna come back. I want to show your X again. I also want to show your community, Women in NFT. But before we do all that, and before we close out the show altogether with all you guys, what's the best way as an artist for someone to see more of your art, someone to reach out to you? How can they do that, Nastaran?
Don't be shy to reaching to the people about your art, your feelings.
Wait. Hang on. How give me for as an artist, what's the best way to contact you? Before you hang on.
It's my email on my website.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The website link that's on your X, correct? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. So this is her website. You can find her website on her X. This is her X. And then this is her website right here. This is also her link tree. She has a link tree, which you guys saw me clicking on. You can find more of her art on Object, also on Foundation, Warp. She's on Warpcast, Object, got a YouTube. And then her hug is also here. I always like to click on the hugs because the hugs look good. And then let me make sure I got everything up here. And then also, this is her main website, which you guys can check out right here. Okay. And then here you can also find her NFTs, her exhibitions, and more information about her, and then also her about and then contact as well. So you can contact her here. She said this is probably the best way to contact her as an artist. Okay. As an artist, and then you got to come back as a community leader. But right now as an artist, maybe you could leave us with a couple words of inspiration for everyone, all the artists out there, all the possibly women out there that might want to become artists as well, that you have chosen to speak up for as well. Go ahead, Naz, take it from there.
Yeah, thank you. So first of all, we don't belong to the noisy world. So if you are tired, just rest, but never give up, and come back to the market. Because at the end of the day, people find you, people who resonate with your art find you, and you don't know what's going to happen in the next day, because NFT is full of the surprise. So shine bright every day and show yourself, and it doesn't matter if you don't have a selling or not, because we are here to show our skills, our art. So just encouraging all the artists who not joining yet in the Web3, just joining us, and we are here to helping to you to your growth. And so this place is amazing because you can showing yourself to the world, and it's maybe not happening in the Web 2. So we are warm welcoming to all the artists who joining as a newcomer to this space. So thank you.
Thank you, Nastaran. I want to congratulate you on your work of art being submitted for the Linked by Love, Linked by Art, Linked by Love Super Community 06. I also want to thank you for coming on the show. I got to talk to you like an artist. I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to stay right there. We're going to come back. We're going to show everybody the community, the page, and then we're going to get all you guys to wave goodbye. And we're going to say goodbye. We got one more. We got one more inspirational speech for you to say before we take off. But hang on, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, guys. So that is Nastaran, our last and final artist up part of the show. You can find her at its Nastaran, NAASTAARAAN, so double A's everywhere down the board. And you can check her. You can check out more of her art. as well, and we're coming right back to her. So we're gonna come right back to her. Hang on. All right, Nas, we're gonna close out. We're gonna get ready to close out the show now. 7 great artists. We got to see all of their artworks within your community. Before we say goodbye to everybody, what I would like to do right now is I just would like to bring up your community page. So let's do that right now for 1 second. This way everybody knows where to find you. Also, your collection that is on, you mentioned that you had a very successful collection that was a part of the on Foundation, and I would love to, let's see, hang on, let's bring this back up. Let's move you over here. And then I want to bring your page back up. Okay. So what I did want to show everybody, let's show everybody, right? Correct. Okay. Is Women in NFT, which is your community space, right? What camera am I on? Oh, I'm on the webcam camera. Okay. All right. I'm already there. So not only Women in NFT, this is the community space right here. But on your link tree, is there a way that we could see the foundation page for the women in community, for the women in NFTs, the foundation collection?
It's website. It's the part.
I'm sorry, I had a problem with the speaker. Where did you say the link to that was? Is it on your link?
On my website, in
Okay.
the curate part. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's get her website up here. No, that's her hug. Hang on. Where's your website? Did I close it? I closed it. No, here it is. Okay. Exhibition curations. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Easy find. Very good. Okay. So on her website in curations, you could find Women's World on Foundation, 69 creators. Do you want to speak a little bit about this real quick, Nastra?
Yeah, sure. We are starting this world in November 17, 2023. And so we're launching the board and asking for my friends to joining us. And so in the day 1, we are starting about 25, I guess, auctions. So many collectors supporting us. And yeah, it's a new adventure for me as a curator, because before that I'm just just building my community. But as a curator, I think I do my best because of all the time, because of the bear market. Maybe I couldn't to sell every pieces, but I did my best, and all the time I'm talking about the women's board, and it's already open to every artist who wants to put their pieces on the board. So yeah, it's already open for everyone.
3.68 ETH in sales is not too shabby. That is something to talk about. Yeah, that's a big congratulations on that.
Every pieces, it's about 0.1. It's a huge selling for us, because all the pieces it's 0.1. So yeah, it's
28 NFTs sold, 3.68 ETH in value. So I think that is a lot to talk about, and I'm almost positive Sketch is the one that said you had one of a very successful collection moving on Foundation. So this is great to see. Congratulations. And look at all of these sold pieces. We're showing the sold pieces now. So there's very humble for such success. So congratulations on this. And this was important to show. Great job. and it's nice to see all this art selling. Yeah, and it's nice to see this type of support. 19 collectors, excellent, excellent. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to show them from the community? Anything that I missed, Naz?
No, I think, do you show the community page?
Yes, let's
In
do
my
that. Yes, yes.
So
Okay.
that's great.
Okay, yeah,
So
let me do that. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, let me, because I didn't click on it. Okay, so on her main page, guys, which is it's Nastaran. If you go to her main page, there's a community tab here with 836 members. And then if you click on this tab, you could see the entire community in here. Yeah, with the latest. And like I said, the artwork here up at the banner at the top, which is the one we got to check out, right? Is that the, yeah. So if you want to join, I would imagine that this would be the hub of your community. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for everybody out there, excellent. Okay, awesome. All right. What I'm going to do is we're going to switch back. We're going to say, I'm going to set these up, and then guess what? We're going to get ready to close out. We're going to get everybody to say goodbye and wave. But before we do, it is your last and final chance as a community leader, Naz, to give some inspirational speech. Some words to share with everybody, all the artists out there, all the women out there, men out there, everybody who wants to, well, yeah. We showed them how to reach out to your community. If you guys want to get in touch, there are lots of different ways to find her. But Naz, before we wrap up everything, as a community leader, maybe you can share some inspirational words with everybody out there. Go ahead, Naz.
Yeah. So, if you're out there and didn't join to the Web3 and you just thinking this is too hard or something like that, it's not hard. You can improve your skill in this space. You didn't force to have a amazing artist to joining to the NFT. You must be being here and building your community, building the trust from the people, and joining to many X spaces and different groups to finding yourself. And at the end of the day, you can find your inspiration. So don't be shy, just sending the DM and ask any question, and start from today, because the technology is going to be around the world. So we need to using from the tech as an AI or AI agent or NFTs or anything who related to the technology. So we should be learning, and we should be joining, and we don't need to scare about that. This is the great opportunity for all of the people from around the world. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Nastaran, I want to say congratulations on a very successful community show. It's not too many. It's a very rare when we have every guest, when we have every artist, and everybody's here. So we've only happened, I think, maybe 4 times. And so I get excited when I see a complete show. I say that's the, to me, every show is successful, but I love it when all the artists are here, and you did a great job with the community. I'm going to close. We got one last question for you before we all say goodbye. I need a song. We got to usually artists choose the songs, community choose the song, so we need a song to close out on. If you could maybe grab that song and send it into the DMs, the YouTube link or anything. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to close out the show. I'm going to wave goodbye. We're going to have everybody wave goodbye. And then we're going to play the track. And then we're going to bring up all you guys' art one last time. And then we're going to say goodbye to all you guys. So give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Hang on. All right. All right, guys. Okay, so you had a chance to meet. That was the WIN community, Women in NFTs, with community manager leader Nastaran. And you had a chance to meet all of their artists. And so what a good show. Another chance to meet 7 new artists. And, well, not all new because some of them have appeared on the shows, but new to this show. So it's always a pleasure to do these community shows. These guys absolutely knocked it out the park. It's always a great show when we have everybody, and it's just especially when we're beating language barriers. And so I want to say congratulations to the WIN community, Women in NFTs. You guys, perfect show, very flawless show, and great job. Looking forward to see you guys building. All right, so that is the sigh of stress. That's a show. These shows bear a lot of stress, a lot of moving parts. I say it all the time, but it's always brings a smile to my face when we have a successful community show, because there's so much that goes on during these community shows. So it's each one is different. At the same time, I love to see the success in them. Okay, for the rest of this week, Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., NYC EST, NYC time. Lord will be our guest. Lord will be joining us for 2 hours. We'll get a chance to meet him and talk to him and get to know him and his art a little bit more. He's appeared on 2 community shows so far, and so this is his spotlight show. Then at 1 o'clock, only 1 or 2 spaces that I usually host. Our space is usually on Tuesdays with Sketch and Shira with the Super Community, and then on Fridays with Alina and Son on TGIF. So I will see all you guys on Friday for Lord's show, and then TGIF, which is a space at 1. On that note, y'all, I want to say goodbye. I'll see all you guys very soon. See you guys on Friday. And until then, it's always a great time to create art. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to head back over here. I'm going to hit the track. We're going to bring up their art for one last time. But it's always a good show when it is a successful show. These community shows bring me a lot of... bring a lot of smiles to my face. So let's bring these guys up here one last time to wave goodbye to everybody. Let's get this music up. And okay, so all you guys that are left, time to come off the mic. And oh man, I got the sun beaming behind me. All right, let's go full screen so we can bring all this up. And let's bring this right. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. Let's find this track. Got a little feedback. Let's see what you guys got. Let me take you off. All right, guys. It's your last chance to say goodbye. You guys, hang on. You guys gotta say goodbye. So the screen flips.
Ooh.
Go ahead, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Been wonderful.
Thank you, everybody. Lots of love. Ring by love.
Samurai.
Thank you.
Parisa, say goodbye. I gotta bring that. Yeah, go ahead. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Nastar,
Thank you.
Say goodbye. You hear me? All right. Let's go. We have. Where is Gotcha.
Women.
All
All right. Bye-bye.
Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. What you need, she give tenfold. Come here, Papa, plant your seed. She can grow right from a womb of family. Provide love in overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got delicious taste. You need a woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace. I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman. I can be your lady. I'm a woman. I'm a motherfucker, but they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of shit. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest and honest kidding. I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and jiggle it till his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't had these dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed. And for no reasons, they wanna see us end up like we were Gina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. Mother Mary rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, 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 let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. What you need, she give tenfold. Come here, Papa, plant your seed. She can grow right from a womb of family. Provide love in overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got delicious taste. You need a woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace. I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman. I can be your lady. I'm a woman. I'm a motherfucker, but they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of shit. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest, and honest kidding. I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and jiggle it till his pockets empty. I could be the CEO, just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you, cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't had these dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we were Gina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman,
That was a damn good show. We'll see everybody on the next one. Till then, peace.
Yes.